camera is recording. Does it say on here? It does say. Let's go. Alrighty. I hope it's not this choppy. Maybe it's just the frequency. Oh my goodness, we are back. How you guys doing? It's Paul. Long time no see, I know. Yeah, it's been a minute. But, hockey season's back. Oilers got a 5-3 win. Awesome. Totally wasn't stressing after the first period. Definitely not. Yeah, I just want to talk about it. Just give you my thoughts about it. This isn't going to be like a Steve Dangle kind of thing. This is just I'll do some pop-ins here and there if I felt like the game was important to talk about and whatnot. So let's get started. First off, big game. Hold up, laptop freezing. We're okay. Yeah, Holloway first game. Yeah, I kind of was expecting the same performance from preseason, but color me different, opinionated. That's just not how it works. Yeah, the first two goals for the Canucks were interesting. Speaking of Holloway, he just had the pass, he saw drive, but didn't see Pettersson coming that direction. And he only played 8 minutes because of it. Tough. This ain't NCAA, and he's probably, he probably wanted to one up his teammate from Wisconsin, Cole Caulfield, but that didn't happen. I think it's not like the end of the world. I mean, it's better for him to get through these mistakes rather than in the playoffs. Circa Ethan Bear. But I have still 100% faith in Holloway. Dude, it's literally his first game. McDavid didn't even score in his first game, so cut him some slack. I almost just ran into the table behind me. Pettersson just had nice handles of it, and unfortunately, when Murray was trying to get it, when he was behind Jack Campbell and was trying to get the puck away, he just kind of swiped at the wrong time, and Pettersson just got the hit for it, and 1-0, and then literally the other way around. Honestly, it was just a really good shot by JT Miller. It was actually a really good shot. Maybe Campbell could have gone a little bit higher, or just. Obviously here I am just like complaining. Yeah, the goalie should have just caught it faster. Okay, sure. I'm pretty sure Jack Campbell was reading all of it. It's yeah, I should have. Yeah, good thing to note. Noah Dark 74. I'll catch it in next time. But no, after the 2 goals, Jack Campbell is actually pretty solid, and you can't really blame him on that Kuzmenko goal, because that was actually a really nice play. And if anything, that was the defender's fault of just kind of having just the back door just super open. And then a funny story that I was told about Kuzmenko. Now that you can take this with a grain of salt. It's either true, it's not true. Take it how it is. I just heard the story of when Kuzmenko was deciding whether to sign with the Canucks or the Oilers. When he went to Vancouver for his the pitch meeting for Vancouver, I think the GM they went out for lunch, and then they went for a walk in the city, and then they showed popular attractions in Vancouver, and he showed all of them this, just the great city of Vancouver. And apparently, for when Kuzmenko came to Edmonton, all Ken Holland did was just take him to Earl's, and then just, all right, see ya, and just literally just paid for his hotel, and then paid for his dinner, and then just pieced out. He had to go to bed. So, I mean, it makes sense why Kuzmenko signed with Vancouver, and very irritating because, man, Kuzmenko's actually pretty nice. He's actually disgusting. Yeah, he's actually a really good player. I remember I made a video earlier when the whole rumors were coming about it. And I saw the clips. I'm like, yeah, he has skill, no doubt. But then a lot of people were like, well, look at that one Vegas guy, Shipovov, or whatever his name was. He couldn't translate it to the NHL. And there's a lot of these cases of Russian players just not translating their game over to the NHL. But Kuzmenko, he's not going to be maybe the superstar like Panarin or Kaprizov is, but the dude's kind of disgusting. He's pretty good at hockey. I'm not going to front. But yeah, it would have been so nice to have him on the Oilers. It would have made just the depth just so much stronger. But the Oiler goals, what were they? Um, I mean, McDavid had 3. Go figure. First one was, if I'm not mistaken, was the high stick, the non-high stick call, if I'm not mistaken. Where like, was it Dry or McDavid? I'm pretty sure it was Dry. Yeah, Dry got the one timer. But like, yeah, like Kane like was trying to go for something and he actually like nicked Hughes pretty hard. And he was down, and then like he was still like, okay, I guess there's no whistle, so he's trying to get a stick. Literally, as in like he like gets his stick, Dry gets a one timer. So I was like, dodged a bullet on that one. The second Oilers goal was by far the cleanest power play goal I've seen in a while. Like, it was just so automatic of just like bat, dat, boo. And like the little touch for it as well was just, oh my gosh. It was actually so disgusting. But yeah, obviously they worked on that during the summer. Third one was Nurse shorthanded, which was like such a hard shot. It was actually like, I wasn't expecting it. I thought I was like, oh, he's gonna mess it up. But no, he actually hammered that home. Made it a very interesting second intermission to go to, and then McDavid with the cleanup crew. Gets the. I forget how that fourth one went in, but there's that picture of him just going. So he was enjoying it, and then the fifth one, Kane. I honestly thought Kane was gonna get a goal. Like, he's just an empty net merchant to begin with, but no, I was just kind of shocked that he passed it. I guess he just, like, McDavid was on the ice. You knew someone was gonna pass the puck to him just to get the hat trick. But yeah, Kane's a weird case. Going off of game 1, I'm a bit concerned about Kane just because, like, I don't know why, but I feel like Cassian must have just given him like his skates that just have like 20 bags of wet or 20 pounds of wet concrete on them. Just because for some random, it's just he'll like still like do like battles, like he will do like stick lifts, and like he actually like won a few of the stick lift battles. But like, man, he just doesn't look like as like explosive as he did like the last season. Color me shocked that maybe this Kane contract might not work out. Yeah, I don't know about Kane. Kane's a weird one. Hopefully he just kind of gets it figured out. I like Kane. He did got a lot of good things, but I just don't want him to collapse the face of the earth while in the midst of that contract, just because, like, where's Bouchard supposed to get his contract? Whereas, Holloway is up in 2 years. Skinner needs his contract to, like forbid that like Skinner actually has like a league average and now he wants to get paid like one. So it's like, it's a bit tricky. That Kane contract might bite us, especially if we're stubborn on not trading away Fogle or Barry. It's just a weird situation. But you know what? That's something where we can focus later in the year, maybe in the summertime. Who else did good? I mean, Puljujärvi was there. He had that really good chance, and I think like literally because I had a huge group of friends over, and literally we all saw Puljujärvi like going in for the little like he was ready for the pass, and we were all like to Puljujärvi, and he just didn't get any lift on it, and it was just so like just like tough to see, just because like I feel like Puljujärvi is just like Puljujärvi against the world. He's like basically the equivalent of like he could fill in of like a reboot of Scott Pilgrim, of like how like everyone's just against him, and when it comes to like the media, like it would have been so nice of just starting the season right, of just like getting a goal in a crucial time, and then it would have been like exactly what like the media guys gripe on him to begin with, of just being like, oh, he doesn't shoot high, he can't finish, and it would have just been so nice to just him, as soon as he gets it, just absolutely like, oh, what was that one guy in Nashville that absolutely like sent it over? Was it Craig Smith? Just absolutely Craig Smithed it to the net. No, Puljujärvi had that really odd penalty. I'm saying odd of like, why would you do that? Oh, speaking of odd penalties, Darnell Nurse. Oh my goodness. What was the point of that hit? There's literally like, I remember because like I made sure, because I can understand maybe Darnell Nurse's case of like, well, like, because it wasn't theoretically, I'm not gonna be much of a Nurse defender on this one. It wasn't till like the hit came before the horn. So it wasn't like the horn went off and then he went for the hit. Like he hit it and then the horn went off. So like you can make the argument, like, I'm just playing to the horn. Like I'm just trying to finish the check. But like Kane already was there. And he's already coming back from it. He doesn't need, just it's a complete like annihilation coming from his blind side when he's not expecting it. And like for what? He doesn't even have the puck to begin with. So why are you making that hit as well? It was just such a silly call. It was such a silly call to begin with. And like Nurse's reads are a bit scary because like he was low key like the reason why there was a 3-on-1 on that second goal. Like he just pushed so far up. I don't know where it cut off. Yeah, Darnell Nurse. He's an interesting guy because I'm really rooting for him. Don't get me wrong. It's just like that contract, like him and his agent just took Holland to the like highway robbery. It's like, especially with like what Uyghur got. It's like especially what Sanheim got. Oh well. What can you say? Let's just hope that maybe Manson just hammers it home for him because like that's all you could do. No Yamo Fogel. Yamo's still recovering from, oddly enough, a Vancouver an injury from the Vancouver Canucks game preseason. Fogel must have got hurt during warm-ups because like he was supposed to be third line winger now. So then they had to go 11 forward, 6 skaters. And like already alone, like Brad Malone barely played, like he played like 4 minutes. Derek Ryan played like 10. Holloway played 8. Puljujarvi played 12. So it's like it was a very shorter bench. So maybe that's also a thing to it. Oh my gosh, I just fell back. I almost fell back. And look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. King of the North. Connor McDavid. King of the North. Kingslayer. Flame. Vanquisher. Succumbed to the Avalanche. Maybe he'll fix that title this season. Lightning Destroyer. Lightning Possessor. I don't know why I speak in like such like a Harry Potter tone. Hufflepuff. Okay, that's enough. 3 points to Gryffindor. Oh my goodness. Great show, by the way. Game of Thrones. If you haven't watched, I just finished it. And you're probably saying, Paul, it's 2022. How have you not seen Game of Thrones? I was a child. Like I wouldn't have processed it compared to now. I wouldn't have appreciated the show back then. We're talking about hockey. What are we talking about? What else is there to note? I mean, Calgary's Saturday. That should be fun. Hopefully they win that. I really hope to see Stuart Skinner in the net soon. I'm really curious what he does this season. I'm pretty confident that he can be a quality backup. And that's like the bar is set so low for him for what I think he can actually accomplish that, even if he's just like sub 9-10 save percentage, I'm honestly okay with that. He's a battler, right? As long as he's battling out there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I hate that. He's a battler though. Oh, good times, Dave Tippett. What a guy. He has a beard now. It's nuts. He's enjoying retirement. Looks like Santa Claus. Maybe he'll go to an Arizona State game. Coyote. Sorry, he'll go to an Arizona Coyote game. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah. I'll make more videos here and there. Maybe not like stuff like this. Maybe I'll have some people in the Oilers circle join me and maybe having a little back and forth of what they think and whatnot. Maybe even going along the lines of like a video essay. Oh my goodness, my English teacher would be so happy for me. I could barely write to begin with, so we'll see about that. I mean, I have a lot of ideas. Also, I'll just post the occasional memes on TikTok, as I usually do, like this one.
What's the best player in the NHL ever?
Cody Ceci.
Or that one.
Off the stick of Tyson.
Huh. That was so awesome. You should check that out at TikTok, Paul Talks Oilers. Wow, shameless plug. It's my own channel. I'll do what I want. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to go watch Thursday Night Football. See ya.